Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about marketing with no money. I took a few minutes, someone left a comment and I didn't even respond to it on YouTube because I think this is just a better video comment if I get the opportunity, which I did right now, and I can put all my thoughts into this. I can make a few notes and then I can just kind of go off the hip and say, these are the things I would do if I had no money to market my company. Before we really get into that though, typically if there is no money, there's much more time. That's really what this is going to take. This is just like if you have a house and you hear someone say sweat equity, that is doing stuff yourself and not spending the money. That's the same with marketing. If you don't have the money, now you've got to do a lot of stuff yourself and it's going to require your time. And so I came up with the things that I would do, and let's go over all of those and see what you want to take action on, because eventually you need to grow the company to where you can invest in things that cost money, because you're going to need to grow faster and faster and faster to fill the machine and to fill all of the workload, unless you keep it at a certain point where we shut it down right here and it's no longer going to grow. Marketing is always going to be a key facet in a business that is building, because marketing is one of the three pillars. There's marketing, there's sales, and there's whatever the production is. It doesn't matter if it's a retail store, a service business, or you're selling a product, right? So let's get right into this. In the service industry, these are the things that I would be looking for to do with no money at all if I was trying to get started. Number one is posting on social media. Social media is something that you can do everything for free. You can make posts for free. Eventually, yes, will you get to boosting stuff? Will you get to using more spend towards those things? Yes. But you don't have to get known, to get people to see you, to start forming a brand. And so that's what I would start off with. I would use social media and I would post every single day, maybe multiple times a day. I would just be putting as much time as I had into it to grow the company. And I know I don't have money, so I need to use my time and I need to do the things that are free. So that's number one, social media. In any way I can leverage that, I would, even take outside of kind of social media, but being able to make posts. People would do Craigslist. People would post help wanted, anything. Like if there's any area to post something like that for free, post that for free, and then go and make a Facebook for the company, make an Instagram for the company, start taking pictures, start talking about what you do, start making update posts, start doing all of these things. Come up with a cadence and do this stuff repetitively. And think about social media. Everybody wants to get all specific and say they know the algorithms and know the tactics. It's the fucking Grand Canyon. If you start throwing bricks in, you're not going to fill it. So start throwing bricks in, because everything happens so fast and people's attention span is so short that it doesn't matter how much you put in. You're not going to change anything. It's just like if you were taking a bucket out of the ocean and you were doing that for the rest of your life, you would never change how much water is in the ocean, because it's just such a mass volume that it wouldn't matter, that it's not enough change to make a difference. So be keeping that in mind when you're looking at social media. Next is Facebook groups, right? There are groups in all these local areas. We're here in Florida, and if I go in, there's all this town group, this town group, this town group, and people get on there and they just constantly post about who can do landscaping, who can do lawn care, who can be an electrician, who can do this, who can that, who can this. And you can go in those groups, and once you've created a Facebook page or whatever page, you can put the link to it right there, where then they can click, they can see your name, they can see your information, and they can call you. Some people will just take a picture. Obviously things should develop over time, but some people will just put the phone number in their name. Some people will put a picture of a business card. Obviously, like I said, that needs to develop. You should be using a link to your business in the future. It looks more professional, it looks more up to date. But any of that is free, and that just takes time. So you can scour that. You can scan that every day. Scan all the groups that you can get in, and then post every single day in response to those, your name being a good option. Next, door knocking. I would like to eventually say tie in door hangers with this, but I'm going 100% free here. Not doing anything but what you cost nothing but time. But door knocking, knock, knock, knock. Someone shows up. By the way, you got to be ready for people to not want you there, because they weren't expecting you and they probably don't want you there. But you can do this, and this is something that I've done before, and I've generated appointments off of it. Knock, knock, knock. Hi, I'm Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Just doing some estimates in the area. Wanted to introduce myself to all the neighbors. Is there anything in lawn, landscape design, installation, LED lighting that you might need or that you're wanting to get quotes for? However, I'm not saying that that's the script. You can look up scripts online forever about how you would break the ice, how you would gain attention, how you would keep them going, how you'd get them interested in you. But door knocking is free. It is time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you got to be okay with getting kicked in the teeth. It's just like making cold calls, right? But cold calls, here again, you got to buy a list a lot of times, and that costs money. So we're going with door knocking. Everything technically is money, but time is money. And right now we're going to be mainly spending our time. So door knocking, great option, very challenging, and it's not for the faint of heart. My next one though is a YouTube channel. And this is going to lead to something I like even better. So a YouTube channel is huge, right? A YouTube channel is something where we can start answering questions that customers might have. Types of lawn, what damage you see, whatever the case may be, like anything that you know your homeowners ask. Why is mowing so expensive? Why is this so cheap? Why do contractors not show up? Whatever. Make videos on it. Post. Use keywords to make it localized to your area so people can find that content. You're going to own that space very, very quickly because nobody makes these videos. Nobody shoots videos. Every time you look up another company in your area, their videos probably consist of a narrator, pictures, a phone number, and that's about it. Usually nothing that specific, that creative, other than maybe someone reading off a script for a very short amount of time with not a whole lot of depth to the content. So YouTube can do great things for your business. It can allow you to help homeowners make decisions, understand stuff about the services, and pose yourself and your company as experts in the industry and a source of knowledge. So now you're bringing value to all of these homeowners before you even meet them. So YouTube is amazing. Now, let's talk about when you've got a little bit of work, because you're going to get work. Like I got work from just handing out door hangers, and they were just printed ones. I had no money either. We just printed off a bunch. I had a friend print some, paid them next to nothing because I said I had next to nothing. And I got a little bit of work. From that little bit of work, now knowing what I know, I could have taken pictures on my phone and everything else and video and talked about what we're doing, posted that on Facebook. I could have made YouTube content for it, and then I could have a happy customer and I could get social proof. And that's really the last piece. Make videos with social proof. Be able to post these on Facebook, be able to post this on Instagram, be able to post this on YouTube. Me with a homeowner, and we've done very, very little of this, but it's because we've been able to go quickly in and start spending. If I couldn't spend it all, this is something that I would be doing. I'd be leveraging that. Here's another person. It's not just me talking, saying they love our company. This company's great. Ask them, hey, what was the service like? I just want to kind of show everybody what you thought of me and our team, and you're going to get people that will do that for you. And then that's social proof that your company is doing well. And these are all things that just take time, they just take effort, and you can get into it. And then you can start building into things that cost a little bit more. I guess another thing that doesn't cost any money is a Google My Business page. You have to have that in place. That's where you get the reviews. That's where you get on the map on Google. There's so many little things that don't cost anything, but it's just going to take time and it's going to take effort and it's going to keep you pushing it forward. And then the second you start making some money, then you start getting into building a website and getting more print stuff and then start paying for ads. And all this time you need to work on the production and the sales part of it and make sure you're profitable so you can pump more money into this so you can keep growing the company. So many people fight, and even companies that are well-oiled machines can fight with this at times, of having enough money to keep going because certain things are costing, or they're having certain causes for burn in their company on cash. And you need to be able to have the profit to be able to grow the company. And if you get in and you do all this stuff and you start and you're doing it for super, super affordable prices just to get going, it can cripple the ability to grow your company in the future when you would have had that opportunity to spend money to grow even faster. And then you just grow and grow and grow a cancer that is eating, and there's never anything left over. But those are the things I would be doing if I needed to do it 100% for free, had no money to spend, and then I would start rolling that into stuff where we spent money. I hope that's helped you. If you do something else that's free and it's a good idea that you want to share with everybody, put that in the comments below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and share this with someone that will help, because you know they're in a pinch and you know they need work, but they have no money. See ya.